Joshua Suzanne back at Rags-A-GoGo. Of course, where else have you seen me besides Rags-A-GoGo? Unless you go to my website, then you can see me at other venues. But enough with that. We're here at this venue, Rags-A-GoGo, and I have an interesting person with me here today, as I usually do, you guys. People come in and out. Hey, come on in the store. Get to watch me do an interview. So, what is your name?
ms.cherrydeligh.
ms.cherrydeligh. ms.cherrydeligh, what do you do?
I am a burlesque performer and entertainer.
Right on, right on. Now, where do you do your burlesque?
I'm mostly down in Washington, D.C. with the Cheeky Monkey Sideshow at the Palace of Wonders. But right now I'm developing a show with Scott Baker and the Coney Island Sideshow, which will be up probably later on this year. We're working on a very 1920s baggy pants burlesque show. It's very Groucho Marx, tongue-in-cheek sexual humor. And that's the show I'm doing right now. And
I like the tongue-in-cheek sexual humor.
Right, because it feeds to the audience, but it leaves it up to you. You know what I mean?
Give me an example.
Let's see.
What would you be doing, for instance? Like, what do you know what you're...
Oh, I have a sexy nurse skit, actually.
A sexy nurse skit. Where were you going just then?
Oh, I can't show you my script. It's going to be a secret till the show comes out.
Okay.
But very tongue-in-cheek sexual humor. For instance, a quote by Groucho Marx. He ended up asking, he asked somebody on his show how many children they had, and they said like 10 or 12. And Groucho Marx says, "Well, I like my cigar, but I take it out once in a while." You know,
I like that
kind of.
Bill Clinton would really appreciate that kind of humor. Certain of it.
And most of New York.
And most of New York.
And very, very. What I mean. Racy humor.
Sexy.
That leaves it up to you.
How long have you been doing burlesque?
You won't believe me, only since January.
You've only been doing burlesque since January.
It's been taken
Looks like
off
you've been doing it for years.
I know.
Wow.
It's something I've always wanted to do.
Hey girls, how you doing?
Hello. I started to feel sexy at the age of 6, and I couldn't do anything about it until later.
Now, I found out that she's a Scorpio like myself, and most Scorpios really do come in contact with feeling extremely sexy at very young ages. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Where are you going to go with this burlesque stuff? Now, what got you, first of all, you said you've been doing it since January. What got you into it?
Well, I've been good friends with the Coney Island Sideshow for about a year now, and I stay in touch with them online, if not during the season, but usually during the summer. I'm always down at Coney Island, hanging out with them and seeing the burlesque shows. And I mean, I've been belly dancing. I'm also a belly dancer.
Wow.
My belly dance name is D'Italia. And I've been dancing as D'Italia for about 7 years.
Oh, right on.
And I just had 2 gigs actually this past weekend. And I still do that. But really I focus on burlesque as my main thing. Because it celebrates and incorporates all the things I've been trained to do in my life, which is I have a very heavy acting background. I just went to Circle in the Square Theater School on 50th and 7th Avenue. So it incorporates my acting, it incorporates my singing. I sing a lot. If I'm not talking, I'm usually singing or humming. But I have a very heavy singing background. So acting, singing, and I've been dancing for about 17 years. So that's big. And acting, singing, dancing, and taking off my clothes are all things I can throw into the pot and stir around, and it's just
You know what
delicious.
I'd like you to do for us right now? Do like either a belly dance or maybe a burlesque or something kind of move right now. Some sort of like using this maybe. Here we go. Let's see some movement. I'm gonna move away here.
So small in here. I don't know. I can undulate my stomach. I don't know if you can see it with the back.
Undulating the stomach.
Yeah,
I like that.
If you're gonna roll down, it's like down and up. It's popping it back up. You can pop it up.
Do you use it in your burlesque? Do you use your belly dancing in burlesque moves?
I actually keep them moves. Well, I keep my belly dancing and my burlesque in very separate houses.
Okay.
Because belly dancing is a very sacred traditional art form that I actually stress to my students and people who watch that it's not a part of the sex trade world, and I make that very firmly, known. Whereas burlesque is fun, and it is more related to the sex trade world, but it really is more about theater and stuff like that. I'm not sliding down holes or, showing anything too important. Actually, I never am completely naked on stage, ever. I always have pasties on, and I always have underwear on.
Right on.
Some kind. Even if it's frilly, or maybe just a little bit see-through. You can't really see through it, though. If it's see-through, it's black, and it's ruffled, so you can't really see through it.
There you go. Now, you have a website, correct?
I have a MySpace.
Okay.
It's ms.cherrydeligh USA at MySpace.
ms.cherrydeligh USA at MySpace. Guys, if you want to learn more about this lovely young woman and her special talents and the crew that she performs with, please go there. Please go see her perform. Yay. Right on, right on. Burlesque all the way.
Thanks, Josh.
You're very welcome. Enjoy. Right on, right on. Yay.